Gotta do, just put some room in between. It's not where you were, that's where the key was. I see you moving back there, I could see your feet right now. Alright, we are here today checking out a little banger known as Mother, Is That You? This has kind of been floating around like the idea of, a game for a bit now, but I believe February it's finally going into full Kickstarter production. There's going to be a demo available on Steam, etc., etc., so I think it's perfect time for us to finally take it out for a spin, see what it's all about. This kind of, based on what I've seen, reminds me a lot of like Yippee Psycho, maybe IB, I'm not sure how you pronounce that one, The Crooked Man, etc., etc. So if you played games like that, especially if you've seen my Yippee Psycho series, it'll probably be very familiar in terms of the gameplay itself. So, without further ado, let's get to it here as soon as possible, see what's up. The noise seems to have stopped outside. The police never came. It's probably for the best. He never found me hiding here. I don't know if I should be relieved or disappointed. Well, here goes. It's so dark, I can barely see. Look at my home. Father, what have you done? Well, what do I do now? The police might show up soon. That would be very bad. Mother can help me, but she's at the... Arrow keys to move daughter around. Interact with objects, you got it. So for now, let's move forward. Apparently, Papa went mad. Mother's curtains are ruined. She used to iron them every day. Probably. Oof. The hell happened here? Like, Papa didn't just go mad, he went super extra psycho mad here. Someone couldn't wash their blood away faster than it could spill out. There's no way I can get upstairs to my room right now. Not that I would need anything from there where I'm going anyways. Alright, anything else down here? Picture of the family, of course. That's a beautiful family at one point, but apparently things have taken a drastic turn. There I was. I watched them take Mother away. I just stood there. There wasn't anything I could do. Perhaps I didn't even know what was happening. They said she was crazy, but I could see the things she saw too. I said nothing though. The walk to Rutledge Sanctuary through the town was silent, but the regret was deafening. Father had told me about Rutledge, and what it was where they took Mother, but that didn't matter. I'd seen it already in my dreams. I suppose that's not much to go off. But I didn't have anything left. It's so cold. It was a long walk to get here. I think the entrance is this way. Alright. So now we're outside. And I'm loving the foggy effect for sure. This way is blocked. Seems I'll have to go around. Alright. So I guess we'll go down through here. Perhaps. Can we interact with these things at all? No. There seems to be a narrow path back here. Is there? Oh, there is. Okay. Ah. See, that tree is in the foreground. I really do like the foggy effect. Well, I mean, I was enjoying the foggy effect until that went away, and apparently now there's the remains of bodies and blood and everything around here. What the hell's that? Okay. I mean, you sounded like an owl, but... there was something dripping. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, it does have the head of an owl, but you're apparently also like around 15 feet tall. Chill. Stop. Yeah, that is, that's very terrifying. That reminds me of, at least the shape of it. Like a monster from old PS1 game, Nightmare Creatures. It just reminds me of that. What a freaky ass owl head. By the way, really underrated game. Nightmare Creatures was like nightmare fuel for me as a child. I think it was because it was so ugly. Like, it was like PS1 era, 3D modeling was very, very infancy. But man, how ugly that game looked just added to the appeal of it. It looks like this is it. Oh, we at least made it through. Freaking creature from hell. The world bit me with its frigid cold and left me senseless with its crushing darkness. I felt like I was at the bottom of the ocean, the water pressure suffocating me from all sides. But I couldn't die. And I couldn't breathe. All I could do was struggle to ascend, but my feet would not leave the sea floor. Numerous gray, shriveled hands held me tightly in place, squeezing my ankles with icy fingers. It felt like only a few moments. It felt like 1,000 years. Then above me was a light. A dull, colorless beacon shone through the water's surfaces, gazing down at me like a great eye. It came from the top of the great tower. And if though the ethereal window, stretching across the sky above me, across the surface of the water, the roof of the dark tower came into clearer focus, I strained to see it through the many bubbles that left my mouth. I was screaming underwater. I had seen this before. I'd experienced this dream before. There she was, my mother, at the top. Our eyes met, and remained locked for what seemed like forever. Mother, why did you leave us? She was bound in chains. She could not rescue me. I struggled against the water and kicked at the hands that grasped at my feet. Her eyes were so sad. Slowly she turned away. She has a fairly verbose vocabulary for what seems to be a child for the most part, huh? Mother, are you here? I guess I should look around. It's so cold in here. It's almost like old wood and dust. This room looks like some sort of storage area. Floor 1 of Rutledge Sanctuary. The floors are indicated by the moths following your lantern. Really? It's best not to disturb the tranquility of the sanctuary. Be wary of breakable objects as you explore. Alright, don't mess with tranquility. I can do that. I mean, I'm kind of curious what happens if you touch it, like if it actually does crumble. Okay, it does. Okay. Well, I just had to get the curious thing out of my body here. There's pick. I saw that. Shiny kitty. Should I be worried about this? Or shiny kitty? Oh! No, the moment you introduce, like, children noises and giggles in a horror game, it's like, no, why you gotta go there for? You know? I mean, I got nothing against children, but in horror games, I don't want you here. You're just overall super creepy. It's one of those directory maps like at the mall. The words are all smudgy and unreadable. Little yellow dot must be me. Floor maps will help guide you around Rutledge Sanctuary. Be aware that some are severely worn and have fallen apart. Okay. So we're the yellow dot. We're kind of in the middle. We have... Could go down towards red area. There's also two small junctures we're at, and then top area too, huh? And just getting even more incredibly foggy here. Not sure that indicates something. I don't like this situation I'm in here. Yeah. Just chill. Should have probably gone around this apparatus down here, not down. I think I can use these candles to remember where I've been. Candelabras are your save points. Awesome. You can save as many times as you like. Perfect. Okay, so let's feel a little bit safe here with a candelabra, huh? So, we have upper left, bottom right, and then we could go either up or down. So, let's check. Okay, so that was the cat again. See, I feel like the cat's the one that led me to those, children, so they're probably in cahoots. Hello, my name is Jody Lannister, reporter for the Daily Raven. I've gone undercover here at Rutledge to investigate the rumors surrounding the monolith that looms over our town. I've hidden my notes detailing my findings. Please find them. I have a terrible feeling about this place. It's too clean. It's too perfect. The people are too nice. It's mostly handicapped people. PSTD victims or just outright psychotic killers. Given they are kept very separate from each other, but I can't quite bridge the connection. They're keeping a close eye on me. I'll have to gain some trust before I can really go digging. Find my notes, continue my work. Jody out. Well, what do you mean by continue your work? Did you know you're gonna perish or something, or what? Now from here afterwards, we could go either up or down. What else? What happened? The fog seems to have dissipated. A mist hunter totem is hidden on each floor. It will flee upon being approached, and the fog for that floor will vanish. Try to find it to make exploring easier. Oh, well, that's handy. From who knows? Why wasn't so-and-so fired? She and Gramps got into a shouting match. Did she really build her own incineration morgue without his knowledge and the dump patient ashes into the cavern? It's insane. She's so weird, and we all know she's doing illegal things to patients in her lab up there. Get her out of here. This is a place of care and love. I guess Gramps can't fire her. Her family funded the construction, and she runs half the place. So possibly a struggle there amongst Gramps, who maybe could be good, and person experimenting on patients. Excuse me. The guy saw that move, believe me, it's not fooling me. Are you gonna... Are you gonna be chasing me or what? Okay, so you're in... What? That was that skeleton right there. Hey. Okay, there's a key here. I just need to collect this key. How's this gonna play out, dude? I am buying it. Just put some room between you and it. How about that? That's all you gotta do. Just put some room in between. It's not where you were. That's where the key was. I see you moving back there. I could see your feet right now. Okay. I'm not sure if I should... Cabinet, stop moving, please. I'm not sure if I should... Oh! Okay. Okay. Relax. I'm good. Here we have two, right? We have one to the left and one to the right in terms of, like, where we juncture off afterwards. Killed by Amanda. Who the hell's Amanda? The vase? The vase has a name? Alright, so what's the course of action? Okay, it's ducking. Oh, God. Kitty? I don't know, Kitty, if I should trust you. So far, I'm gonna assume that entity in darkness was because of you, but apparently nothing's coming out now, so maybe we're fine. Maybe it wasn't the cat after all. Okay, there was a shiny thing. That's the skeleton, of course. Well, at least we discovered the fact that it's still chasing me. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. I mean, yes, I see the paper there, but I also see Skeleton Man. And he's very quickly covering ground. Oh no! No, I wanted to... From the dream, I was awoken shivering to the sound of Father coming home. He had slammed the door and the sounds of him rummaging through echoes throughout the house. Still, I could see Mother turning away in my mind's eye. I blinked and rubbed my face before sliding out of bed. From the top of the stairs, I peeked down into the living room and kitchen. Father was muttering angrily and stuffing things into packing boxes like a madman. His clothes were torn, and he bled down from the side of his face. Ever since Mother was taken from us to go to Rutledge, Father hasn't been the same. He would come home and sit in a chair in the middle of the kitchen for hours staring at the wall. Sometimes he would wash the dishes over and over, drying them and putting them away, and then getting them back out and washing them all over again. On other days, he would lie in the living room floor and sleep like a curled up child. Occasionally, he wouldn't come out home at all. Today was different. He had never been quite like this before. As quietly as I could, I stepped further down to see what he was doing, but I slipped and gave a yelp. Father immediately dropped what he was doing and spun to face me. Just threw me instantly to the next floor, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's a shame. I really wanted to check that out. Feeding the Huacums human flesh to both cut down on food costs and get rid of excessive corpses was a mistake. They now prefer human flesh over other food. Good job, Grigori. Thankfully, I have 26 patients locked up in a containment facility on floor 6. They wouldn't stop chanting about a great black dog spirit, and we couldn't take the noise. Just throw the rest of the Huacam you have in there with them, and we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Susan Thorne. Picture is speaking to me. You. Is there a shadow moving in the background? Why have you come here? Quick, be gone from this place, or she will find you. The painting spoke. Who will find me? There's no response. Damn. I'm gonna stay up there. Okay. I can't even make out what you're even supposed to be. Feels like you're 2 entities in one. Well, all of this was to lead us to a key, so that's kind of good, but what I'm really hoping for most and everything is like a safe spot at this spot. This is Mother, Is That You? All the information will be down below. It's definitely a free download. Check it out for yourselves. I'm going to come back and do a bit more. Let me know in the comments if you're leaving a thumbs up. So far, pretty good. I'm loving the atmosphere. I'm completely on edge playing this. Catch you guys next time.